Hello, my name is Victoria, and I'm here today to show you how to root your Nabi 2 tablet and add the Google Play Store. The Nabi 2 didn't come loaded with Google Play, and the kids love all the games and apps in Google Store, so this was something absolutely necessary for me to try and figure out. I bought 8 tablets, as you can see. That's just a few of them. I bought them for all the kids in my family for Christmas because they're always wanting to play on my tablets and phones, so I thought these would be great gifts for them for Christmas. I've done a whole lot of research on children's tablets and found that the Nabi 2 was the best choice as far as specs and durability. They come with a quad-core processor, 1 gig of RAM, and they're very durable. Those are some great specs, especially for the price. In fact, I read that a lot of adults are purchasing them for themselves because it's such a great tablet for the price. The only downfall I and many others have found was that it didn't come with Google's Play Store. So, after many hours of researching and reading, I finally attempted to root it. I am a total newbie at rooting and was scared to death to try it, and I couldn't find any straightforward instructions on how to do it. I looked on YouTube, all over the internet, and not a single step-by-step of instructions were posted anywhere. And, you know, as newbies, as well, me, I needed something like that, because I was very confused on a lot of the stuff, and so, you know, after piecing a lot of it together, I kind of got it. So, I gathered all that I could from everything I had read and researched and attempted my first root. Now, the first one took about 3 hours because I ran into a few issues of my tablet not being recognized and so on. So, here I am on tablet number 6 and thought, well, let me make a step-by-step video for all you other newbies out there and save you all the trouble I had. I wish I had a video. It would have been really nice to have a video to walk me through it. So I just want to share with you guys and save you all a bunch of headache. Okay, so here we go. When you first turn on your tablet, it's gonna show you, it's gonna have you play a video. You can skip it if you'd like. Play a video about your Nabi 2 tablet and the features on it and stuff. It's gonna have you set up mommy mode and a mommy mode account and Wi-Fi, and it'll have you do a few setups. So once you're done setting up, you want to switch into mommy mode. And here we are in mommy mode. Okay? So, what you want to do for now, while you're rooting, is go into your settings, and go to security, and you want to set parent mode as default for now. When you're done rooting, you can uncheck that, and it'll run into the kids Nabi mode by default. But for now, because while rooting, it's going to keep rebooting and whatnot, and it's going to go into the kids mode, you're going to have to put in a password to get back into mommy mode every time. So just for now, set your tablet into parent mode as default. And you also want to go under developer options and make sure USB debugging is checked. Okay, now first and foremost, what you want to do is update your tablet to the latest update. So how you do that, you're in settings, you're going to go to About Tablet, and you click on Update. Now I already ran the updates, and so when I click Check Update, it's going to tell me there's none available, but when you guys do it, just run through the update, Now, on the 5 tablets that I've done so far, I've had to do 2 updates. And you want to update it, do both updates until you are at version 1.9.37. This is not focusing. There we go. Okay. Just make sure before you root, you're on this latest update, 1.9.37. And like I said, I had to run a couple updates to get to this point. And if you're not sure, like I said, check the version, and you can also go over here to About Tablet and update, check update, and it's going to tell you there's no more updates. Okay? So, after you're done running the updates, you want to plug in. They include this little, this white USB cord. Plug it into your tablet. Now, on your computer, your computer's going to recognize the device and install the drivers and stuff. But what I ran into is that it didn't install the drivers needed to do the root. When I went to root, it kept telling me it didn't recognize that it couldn't, there was no device attached. So, I'm going to save you guys all the trouble that I had gone through. It took me about an hour to figure this one out, but first thing you want to do is go and install Pda Net for Android. Okay. This is the web address. You just go to your browser, and type in this address here. And it will take you, I'll show it to you first. Type in that address. And it's going to take you to June Fabric's page. Okay? Now, I am running Windows, so you click on version 3.50 installer, and it's going to run you through the download and installation. Once you go to do the installation, it's going to give you different options of what drivers to install. I chose Samsung. Okay, right here, when you're all done going through and installing the drivers, just go ahead and choose Samsung. They work perfectly for the tablets. Install it, and then once you're done installing, go to My Computer, right click, and then click on Manage. Okay, once you're in Manage, go to Device Manager, and down here it's going to say Portable Devices. Now make sure that says Nabi 2-NB7A. Before I had installed the drivers from Pda Net, I had gone over to my device manager, and it showed the Nabi, but it had a yellow exclamation, and so it didn't have the drivers to where when I went to root, it would recognize it. So make sure it looks like this with no exclamation, and like I said, just install the Pda Net drivers, and you shouldn't have any problems. So once you're done with that, go into your C drive and create a folder. You're going to click on New Folder and create the folder, name it SDK, all in caps. Okay, once that folder SDK is created, click it, and you're going to create another folder within the SDK folder. So you click New Folder, and you're going to name that Platform-Tools. Just like you see it, no caps or anything. Okay? So again, C drive, new folder, you're going to create SDK folder, all caps, open that folder, and within that folder you're going to create another folder and name it Platform-Tools. Okay? So, once you're done creating the folder, you're going to go here and type in this address. Hold on, sorry, no. Not that one, sorry. I am on the wrong. Okay. Right. Type in this address. A little scatterbrain right now. Okay. So once you are on this page, you're going to scroll all the way down. Don't worry about any of this. Just scroll all the way down and click on Platform under Attached Files. You're going to click on platform-tools.zip. So click on that file, and it's going to ask you, or it's going to have you direct it to where you're going to download it. And remember that folder we just created under the C drive. So you click on C drive, click on your SDK folder, click on your Platform Tools folder, and this is where you're going to save it. And you just hit save, and that's where it's going to save. So again, when that pops up, you're just going to go to your C drive, click on your SDK folder, click on your Platform Tools folder, and within Platform Tools folder is where you're going to hit save. Now, once they are downloaded, you're going to open that folder again. And you're going to see a zip file. I got rid of the zip file. Okay? It's just going to be a zip file within there. Okay? You're going to extract it. You know, just right click and, you know, use, if you have WinZip or whatever, you're going to right click the file and extract the files here in this folder, in the Platform Tools folder. So just extract the file you just downloaded pretty much. Okay? So once you're done extracting, you're going to go down and download another. Where are we? Okay. You're going to go here to this page. Let's see the web address. Focus it. Okay. It's on the Forum XDA developers site. Okay, you type in this address here in your web browser, and it's going to take you to this page. Now, scroll down until you see these 5 steps, and you're going to go to step number 2, download JMZ root package zip from here. We're going to click on here, and it's going to bring us to this Android files page. Now you're going to see a bunch of folders here. We're going to click on the Nabi 2 folder, and you're going to download the JMZ root package zip. So go ahead and download it to your desktop. You can download it anywhere you want. I downloaded it to my desktop. I already downloaded it, so I'm going to cancel it, maybe save it. And then, once that's done downloading, you're going to see this zip file. Focus. It's not focusing. Okay. We're going to right click, and we're going to extract the files here. And it's going to extract these two files here. A Windows batch file named install and a folder named files. Within that folder you'll see 10 files. And we are done with that step. Now, we are going to open a terminal. Go open your command, go to all programs, accessories, command prompt. Open command prompt. Okay. Now once we're on here, let me make this a little bigger. There we go. Okay. So once we're on here, and it also shows you, hold on 1 second, on the ADB page where you, the first setting up ADB, it'll show you the code here. You're going to type in CD, CD's change directory, and then you're going to direct it to the folder that you created, pretty much. So, in command prompt, we're going to type in CD, capital C, colon, my mouse is in the way, backslash, capital SDK, backslash, platform, dash tools. Okay, now we're in the platform tools. Now type in adb.exe. Don't worry about all that mumbo jumbo that pops up. Okay, oops. Now back here, after it's done doing all that, type in ADB devices and make sure your device shows up. Now, if you notice here, it says list of devices attached, and it shows the numbers here, and it says device. Now, when I first went and tried it, before I installed Pda Net, it was telling me no, it wasn't showing any device whatsoever. And then I'd go and try and root it, and it says there's no device attached. So that's why the Pda Net is very important. Save you a bunch of trouble. So, okay, it is recognizing the device, okay? So once you're done with that, we are going to now root it, okay? So we are going to go And you remember this little icon here that I showed you? It says install. We're going to click on that, and another command prompt is going to pop up. Let's minimize this one. We don't need that one anymore. Okay. Now this is pretty straightforward. It tells you everything on screen what to do. We're going to install recovery, root, and GApps. So we're going to choose option 1, type 1, and press enter. Make sure device is connected and then press enter, any key. We are connected, so let's press enter. Now, on your tablet, on the screen, on the command prompt screen, it says to press enter when you see text on the screen. So when we see the text on the screen, after the Nabi logo, so when we see text on the screen, we're going to press any key to continue. So let's wait for that Nabi logo to go away, and once we see the text, we are going to press any key to move on. Okay, there we have it. So now let's press enter or any key, and here we go. Okay, and it gives you all the step-by-step directions here. So now hit volume plus. Now I'm going to show you. I am hitting, jeez, not focusing. Okay, focus. Okay. Volume plus, and then the volume minus twice until we reach recovery kernel, and then hit plus again. Now, when the Nabi reboots, we're gonna press enter. Here we go. Now, I went too soon on the first two tablets that I tried to root. I did to see how it shows installing device driver. I pressed enter way too soon and it didn't recognize my device. And so to save you guys any trouble of having to go through this whole process again, wait until the device driver is fully installed before you press enter. Because on screen it says when it's booted, press enter. And as you see here, it is booted. But it was still installing the device driver. Now it tells me Android ADB via interface. So now we're ready to press enter. Okay, so press enter. Now it's pushing GApps and the root. Again, when it says to press any key when you enter the recovery or when it reboots. Wait until that driver is, or your computer is recognizing it to press the enter, because you're going to have to redo the process all over again. So just a little patience, and once it's installed, press enter and you will. Now here we go. It pushed the root and we are rebooting. Up here on the screen, it says, please wait until install has completed. Once it has completed, hit enter. So it just rebooted, and we're in the screen now. And now we can press enter. Okay. Once you press enter, you're back at square one. So, no need for this here on the computer anymore. we're going to go to tablet. Okay? Now, my problem is I thought, well, okay, I'm rooted. I've got my Play Store now, and so I just rebooted, and there was no Play Store. And I spent a couple more hours wondering why. I rerouted over and over and over again, and wondering why I didn't have no Play Store. So, I came across the fact that I needed to hit install. And right there is your G-Apps. You click on G-Apps, and you're going to swipe this to confirm. It's not focusing. Okay, there we go. It says installation complete. So once it says that, we are going to do Reboot System. And we are now rooted with the Google Play Store. And I will show you once it turns back on. The only thing about rooting is you're going to get this Android is upgrading whenever you power on or your Nabi 2 tablet. I was reading in the forums, they're trying to come with a solution to not come across this when you power it on. But if you don't mind that, I don't mind it. It's worth having the Play Store on there. So, and it only takes a minute, as you can see. It's already done. So, until they come up with a solution, and when they do, I'll post an update. But, they're working on it. So, until then, that's what you're going to get is upgrading Android. So, here we go. We're going to go here, and I'm going to put our Play Store. Here's our Play Store. Right there. I'm going to go ahead and put it on my desktop here. Okay. Now, just to show you guys that it's working, we're going to open it up. And I'm not going to set this up because it's actually a Christmas present, and I want the kids to be able to set it up. But I will show you one that is set up already. Right there it says existing or new user. So, just to show you that there is Google Play, let me show you one of the tablets that is already set up here. Which one is it? I've got a few sitting here. Okay, here we go. This tablet is set up already. Here we go. There's our Play Store. My video's not focusing very well, I'm sorry. So let's hit Play Store. And go to Apps. Let's go here to Top Free, and let's download something. Anything. Let's see. Something we can. Speed racing. I'm going to do install. Accept and download. Okay, it's done installing, so let's open it. And there we go. And that is how you root your Nabi 2 tablet. I hope this video will be helpful to those of you wanting to root your Nabi 2 tablet. I am by no means a pro. I just wanted to share the steps that I took to root the tablets that I have. Like I said, this is my 6th one, and I rooted every one of them using these very same steps. And so I just wanted to share with you guys and hopefully make it easier on you rather than go through all the headache of trying to figure it out, especially for all you first-timers like myself. Original root and recovery credit goes to James E. Taylor. Please head on over to the XDA developers website and leave a thank you to the developers over there, because without them, it wouldn't be possible for us to root our Nabi 2. So thank them for their hard work and allowing us to root our tablets and access the Google Play Store. I hope, again, this video helps you guys. Good luck with rooting your tablet. Merry Christmas, everyone. Thanks for watching. Bye.